Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. I'm a new face. My name is Dhillon. I'm here covering for Joe and Tim to bring you your usual daily trivia goodness. A little bit about myself. I'm a bit younger than Tim, a bit older than Joe. Actually, I can see a few spellings of my name in the chat. My name is Dhillon. That's my name. I'm not going to give you my mum's maiden name or social security number as much as you might want it, but yeah, knock knock. That's it, Doc. That's it right there. Yeah, so a little bit about myself. I'm 22 years old. I have known Tim for a few years now, and I'm coming into the MOAR offices, cycling in every day to give you your daily trivia show. Today I even cycled in. I mean, it's nice weather in London, and the offices are in Canary Wharf. Oh, thank you. These are. I mean, hopefully they're nice glasses. I actually copied them. Interesting story. I got them from Specsavers, just off a whim, and then realized after spending money on them that my little sister had the exact same pair of glasses, and I basically just subconsciously copied her, which is not nice. It's not a nice thought to think that you're copying your teenage sister's style. Yeah. Cycling. Although today I had to, I got lost basically. Canary Wharf for me is like a maze. I don't know many of you, if many of you know London that well, or maybe could even help me navigate Canary Wharf. I basically got lost and had to break up a fight as well. The quiz is starting in a few more minutes. Just wait for people to join. My glasses suit me. I appreciate that. Although you haven't seen me without my glasses. There we go. I hope you still think they suit me. Tim was not fighting anyone. It's more the Vit hits that are doing the fighting. The great defender, as you can see. But no, it was just random people that were kind of course they were wearing their spandex. They were crammed into this tight cycle lane in huge traffic, and they kind of went at it at like 9 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Yeah, Elliot, it might well have been you fighting. Yeah, I recommend not wearing your neon yellow spandex again. It didn't look great on you. Yeah, we are in the MOAR offices. If you can see the MOAR logo just up there. Tuesday in it. Yeah, properly. You're fighting for your right to party. Well, you've made it onto the 3 p.m. trivia show, so I hope you feel vindicated in that. We sure it wasn't people wrestling? I don't think it was wrestling. It was more like aggressive posturing and maybe one punch thrown or something. But there are good snacks at the MOAR HQ. There are actually very nutritious snacks, vitamin-dense snacks. I'll be telling you more about that in a little while. Yeah. Unfortunately, oh, that is very unfortunate. Gruff. Does Mr. Stanley come to visit? Hopefully Mr. Stanley comes to visit again. I haven't had, as you can probably tell if you tried any, there aren't any left over in the office. Okay, so it's 5 past. We've got a decent number of viewers, 165 of you. So let's crack on with the show. Hello, my name is Dhillon, and today I'll be hosting your regular MOAR Trivia show. Unlike many of the previous shows, we've increased our question number to 6. That's one more extra question, and you know how it goes. The quicker you answer the questions, the more points you get, and of course, you've got to get those questions right to get points at all. This week's sponsor is VitHit, as you can see above me. Today I've been drinking the berry flavor, the classic berry flavor, and I personally love it. It's like a great sweet complement to the sunshine, and it has 100% of your recommended daily allowances for vitamins. So I mean, it ticks all the boxes for me. I get to have a nice sweet treat throughout the day, and I don't feel any sort of guilt for it. If anything, I feel the opposite. I feel rejuvenated. Okay, so onto the prize structure for today. If you weren't here yesterday, I'll explain the new prize structure. First, second, and third place will all get £10, with first place receiving 2 bundles of VitHit drinks and a 20% off voucher. Second place receiving one bundle and that same voucher, and third place receiving £10, of course, and the same voucher. And of course, everyone that gets question 3 right, which is the VitHit sponsored question, will receive a 10% off voucher. But wait, there's more. If you get over 35,000 points, you will receive a split of a £25 pot, which is so wonderful. And of course, if you're even nowhere near the 35,000 mark, which about half of you were yesterday, you can always win that £2.50 spot prize. And unfortunately not my glasses. I can show you where you want to get them if you like them that much. But anyway, I'll give you a little quick visual for the prizes there. You've got your £10, £10, £10, and your spot prize. Okay, so let's crack on with the questions. So, question 1 is to do with this fine gentleman here. And the question is, which song is the official anthem for this person? Is it Armageddon Time, The Star Spangled Banner, or Hail to the Chief? Let's see the answer. And it's Hail to the Chief. 125 of you getting that right. That's well over half, maybe 2/3 of you getting that right. Perfect. Okay. And yep, let's see. Biden is cute. He does actually look quite cute in this photo. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right. So should we move on to the next question? Okay. The next question is to do with this book right here, The Shining. I mean, I know it's also a film. Is it starring Jack Nicholson? Is that? I don't know. I know Jack Nicholson also featured yesterday. Yeah, that's the "Here's Johnny" line. A brilliant film, but a brilliant book as well. Written by Stephen King, and the question is about him. The question being, which pseudonym has the author of this book written under? Is it John Grisham, J.K. Rowling, or Richard Bachman? Egg is getting 0 today. Well, I can see your name is Egg Vickers, so I hope you're not talking about yourself in the third person. And let's check out the answer. The answer is Richard Bachman. You guys are on fire today. Interestingly, Stephen King wrote under the name Richard Bachman because his publishing agency did not want him diluting the value of his name brand by publishing loads of books and kept him to one every year. So he hammered them out under the name Richard Bachman. I mean, he's a talented writer. I don't know what you think about that strategy. He clearly has a really big name brand. So yeah, it's up to you as to whether you think that worked out well for him or not. Okay, and the next question is sponsored by, before we go on to the question, sponsored by VitHit. VitHit, the Great Defender. Looks much like the special featured product yesterday, although this is specifically for your immune system, and so conveniently in these travel sachets, that protect you when you go abroad, when you're most likely to get sick, and when you least want to, realistically. It's also, it's in an effervescent flavoring, an effervescent mix. So it's not just got that sweet, it's got that fizz to get you going. Okay, so on to the question, the VIT hit question. So it is relating to ships, as you can see. This ship has sails, even though it's a modern photo. And I can say that the ships with sails are coming back into fashion. They are eco-friendly and fuel efficient. Okay, let's see the next question. The disease prevalent in these is caused by a deficiency in which vitamin? Vitamin A, vitamin D, or vitamin C? Can you snort it? I think it is snortable, but it is not recommended to snort it. You will not, I don't think, get the vitamin and defensive benefits from doing so. And the answer is, I can see a lot of you are making the pun vitamin C. Very nice, very clever. The answer is vitamin C, of course. Yeah. And, you know, none of us, even though it does affect sailors a lot, it's often because of a lack of a balanced diet. So none of us are immune to this vitamin deficiency, which is why the Great Defender is such a great help. Okay, so shall we check the leaderboard? Who is on top for today? Hold on. Yep, there we go. So we have Jeff, Best Ken Ever. Yes, Best Ken Ever top with 30,000 points. Is that a perfect score? Well, okay. Now cut that out at second, and Cowboy Weasel in third. All on track to get that £10 reward and 20% discount for VitHit. Okay. So shall we move on to question 4? And it's all to play for, don't remember. It's all to play for. Even if you're not the most competitive, aim for over 35,000 and you will win a split of the £25. So the next question is to do with this word, a nice little image as well, and it is defenestration. And the question is, this name for a violent action means to throw someone out of what? A karaoke bar, the solar system, or a window? Granted, it is possible to be thrown out of the window of a karaoke bar, but none of the I won't go to karaoke bar with windows, as I don't want anyone to see me in that hot, sweaty state. Okay, and let's reveal the answer to the question. A window. Okay, maybe. Well, okay, this one was. You guys are quite the linguists. 10k if windows is right. Nicely done, Vickers. Let's see if that pays off for you. Okay, so on to question number 5, which is to do with this nifty little graphic that I tried to put together. I know Joe kind of puts together these graphics to describe words. Can anyone guess the phrase? Blind cooking is not quite it. No. Where is his neck? That is a good question. That is a good question. Blind. That's it. Breezy. That you're on the money there. It is blind baking. And the question is, blind baking is a term often used in the making of what type of food? Is it poached eggs, pastries, or roast chicken? Yes, baking blind. That's exactly it. And let's look at the answer. See how many of you got that right. It's not Shop Chef, not quite. Even though it definitely could be. I see. And 116 of you got that right. That's okay. That's an impressive number. I guess blind baking is. I hadn't heard of it before the quiz for today, but yeah, I guess it kind of connects to pastries. And if you hadn't heard of it either, it's when you bake the exterior of a sort of pastry or pie so that you can fill it with pudding or tarts. Okay, so shall we look at the leaderboard going into the last question? All right, Canadian chef. Are blindfolds anything particularly to do with Canada? You could have a roast chicken pastry with poached eggs, but I guess that would be pastry, wouldn't it? Fall into, or vit-hit pie. That's a good vitamins pronunciation, or vitamins. Vite-height, I guess could. Best Ken ever is still top of the leaderboard with Stefani13. Anime Dan has found his way in, and we're looking at a lot of people. How many of you have already cracked the 35,000? That's 61 of you that have already cracked 35,000. All right, that's okay. Well done to everyone so far. And it looks like the vast majority of you can still crack that 35,000 mark, and everyone is of course eligible for the spot prize at the end. Okay, so let's crack on with the next question. This question is to do with this film. I don't know if many of you have seen this film, and the question is, who played the role of the young lead character in this film? Is it Johnny Depp, River Phoenix, or Harrison Ford? Okay. Shia LaBeouf. I wish he could just do it, but I don't think he was a member of the cast of this film. It was before his time, I think, when he was still, I think, a Disney kid. Transformers was the first film I saw him in. And the answer to this question is River Phoenix. This seemed to split you. I did think that Harrison Ford would be a little red herring, but it's too obvious. You know, his face is right there on the cover. So shall we check a look at the final leaderboard? Harrison Ford was young. I guess he was young relative to today, of course, but the actual young Indiana Jones in the film was played by River Phoenix, who was interestingly the brother of Joaquin Phoenix. Okay, so first place today we've got Best Ken Ever. Second, Stefani13. Third, Chico99 FB. Well done on your £10 plus 20% off vouchers. And of course, Best Ken, you've got your 2 bundles of VitHit, and Stefani, you've got your 1 bundle of VitHit. I can see, yes, absolute monster game, Best Ken. Fourth in Andy H. Don't worry, Andy, you will still receive a share of the £25, and of course your 10% voucher for getting your the VitHit question right. Well done to Neatly Done in 6th. Sorry, Mrs. 12. I almost met you there. Snot in 7th. I recognize you from yesterday. I Miss My Dog. Oh, sorry about that. In 8th. Hope that's consolation. Clive of Legend in 9th, and Urban Sombrero in 10th. And of course, well done to the rest of you. Let's not forget our spot question. Okay, let's have a look here. So for the spot question, let's see who we're picking for that £2.50 prize. Oh, 13th place. Well done to Nova Steven. You are receiving the £2.50 spot prize today. Okay, congratulations to all winners. I hope you've enjoyed the show today. I've been Dhillon, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.